Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Let me see if I can fix my top. It's not looking too good. But anyway, happy Sunday, everybody. Just sitting here having some coffee. Did some things over the weekend. I went to Primark on Friday. No, Thursday. No, wait a minute. It was Friday. The week has been interesting. I'll just give you that. Went to Primark on Friday and I wanted some footwear for our upcoming trip. And I knew where to go for the footwear because I've seen these quite a few times. They have so many different styles, so many different shapes, colors, whatever. They have in other words, they have a large selection right now. But they are going. You know, I mean, I see people over there trying them on and everything. You know, people are walking with them to get ready to pay. I wanted footwear for Florida, and instead of going for my usual, I decided to go for something fun, and it's perfect. So Primark has Disney sneakers, folks. This is the front. Just the side is just the side. This is the bottom. Very well made. Very well made. I like the characters. The characters are not the same. You have different characters on each shoe. So this here is Pluto, Daisy, and Mickey. On the side you have Minnie, Donald, and Goofy. Over here you have it in reverse. You have Minnie, Donald, and Goofy. On the side you have Mickey, Daisy, and Pluto. That's Disney. All in all, I take a size 8. So all in all, the shoes were, again, Mickey and Friends by Primark. And the price of these shoes were $20. Very well made. Very, very good investment for Florida, you know. I mean, I don't expect to keep them for years. I have a pair of Reebok, our baseball team, Mets. My mother-in-law had purchased those for me. They got to be about 15 years. I only wear them for baseball season, but they're a great sneaker, and I only use those for certain things, for a certain season. So my Mets sneakers get put into the closet. I have different pairs of shoes for different things, you know. But these are, I figured they are perfect for Florida. They're adorable. Statement making much? So I would like to go back and actually just get another pair, maybe for just wearing here at home, you know. So we'll see about that. But anyway, that was my purchase at Primark. Made my eye appointment for Friday, which is the 27th. Hopefully I'll be getting, you know, my eyes checked and everything. It is that time of year. And it just to think back at when I purchased these glasses, it was a week and a half before the pandemic, before the actual shutdown. So what it is that I had gotten these glasses in the mail, which was a good thing, you know, because I said to myself, well, gee, everything's shut down. What about, you know, people who have things on order and, you know, does it get stopped? But I managed to get my glasses in the mail. Okay, these were the replacement ones. Remember, the first one's cracked. Okay, fine. Interesting week, like I was saying. I'm going to try and make the ending of this story come to as close to the beginning as possible without, you know, sitting yakking about it. I had an original video filmed and I just didn't feel right about it. It was too much talk. It's too much. In a way, I guess I used it to vent, but I'm calming down now, so I'm okay. Wednesday morning. My husband has his days off, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So Wednesday morning, I had just got done making breakfast. I was doing the breakfast dishes. This was about 8:30 a.m. Come around 8:40 a.m., just for the sake of it. I knock at the door. First, the bell rings. I said to my husband, you know, I'm not expecting nothing. So usually when the bell rings, somebody tends to ring the wrong bell. Even though we have a video phone, people tend to ring back and let the person into the building, which I think is very dangerous, but that's them for you. You know, you could be letting a criminal in, for God's sakes, even though you see that you don't know the person that's on the video phone, so why are you even answering the door? All right, I'm getting off course. I don't answer the bell. 2 seconds later, somebody knocks at the door. I cracked my door up. I said, who is it? It was my neighbor down the hall. Now, a funny thing about our neighbors here in the building, everybody just kind of says like a hi and bye. It's not a friendly, hey, how you doing? I'm so-and-so, you know. I mean, we introduced ourselves to some people here when we first moved here. But it's just basically like a hi and bye. We're not really chit-chatty or, you know, everybody just goes on with their daily life. Okay. It was my neighbor down the hall. He says, the police are outside. My car, he says, his car and my car have just been in an accident. Our cars are both parked in the street in front of our building. It's a city street, folks. It's a very narrow street. It's a two-way street. Narrow and two-way. There, across the street, is a school. It's a high school part of the building. Around the corner from the high school part of the building is the elementary school. So there's about 4 schools in one building. How convenient. Every morning, parents go to drop their kids off. Of course, nobody's in a normal car. Everybody's a soccer mom today, and they're all in SUVs. And they think that they could double park and triple park, which causes other cars not to be able to pass. There is a line. You have to get on the line in order to get through this friggin' block just so that they can let their kids off, which is, I think, is totally ridiculous. All right. With that being said, let's read the police report, shall we? Now, remember, we were not there. Okay. Vehicle 1, which was a gentleman in Vehicle 1, states, attempted to pass on the left side of vehicles awaiting drop-offs at school. So there was a line of cars. There was a second line of cars that he was waiting to kind of get past. Okay, he was awaiting drop-offs. Okay. When vehicle number 2, now vehicle number 2 shows up. Vehicle number 2, which was a woman, vehicle number 2 attempting to pass vehicle number 1 on the left. Vehicle 2, which is the woman, collided with vehicle 1. Okay. So the woman, the guy that was coming, she sideswiped the guy to try and get past, who was attempting to wait on the line. Okay. Vehicle 2, which is the woman, states, when attempting to pass the vehicle awaiting drop-offs at school, vehicle number 1 sideswiped vehicle number 2, causing vehicle number 2 to veer to the left and subsequently strike parked number car, vehicle number 3, and parked. Vehicle number 3 was us. So the original story would be, and this gets better, the original story would be the guy made an attempt to get out of that line when he had the chance to possibly pass. Vehicle number 2 went to do the same thing. Probably miscalculated. I don't know because I wasn't there. Probably miscalculated this gentleman coming out. Maybe she wasn't paying attention. Like I said, I wasn't there. I got things going on in my head. Plus, she had a child in the car, so she was waiting to drop off her kid. Vehicle number 1 was just a gentleman that was just trying to pass through the block. He didn't have a child in school. He was a more older gentleman. As a matter of fact, my husband's older than him. Okay, anyway, let's just get this out of the way. He's making the attempt to get off the line. She's coming around. She claims he sideswiped her. She winds up taking off. This is not an avenue of a block, so she didn't really go flying, but this is in question. She then passes, goes this way, bangs into our car. Now, if that's not bad enough, we're vehicle number 3. Parked vehicle number 3, which is us, then subsequently struck vehicle number 4 as a result of being struck by vehicle number 2. So now our car, vehicle number 3, this is where my neighbor comes in, now goes backwards and slams into our neighbor's car. It is such a bad accident that our car was basically connected to his car. We have a beautiful Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland. She had an Infiniti. I don't know what the guy of the first car did, because basically he's kind of out of the equation right now. All right, anyway. This conversation, this story kind of got iffy. We run out of the house. We just to look at my car. My husband wanted to cry. We just got that car an oil change a week and a half ago. We got 2 new tires for our car. That's gone. The whole front of our car is gone. Her car on the side. Now, she claims he hit her from behind. I spoke to her, spoke to the police. Make a long story short, I'm not going to get into the details because half of it's really ridiculous. I said, he hit you from behind? She says, yes. Now, the police report said sideswiped. Okay. She's not of an American descent, so, but she could speak English. So she said, he hit me from behind. My neighbor says to me, Maureen, look at her car from behind. Look at the back of her car. I looked at the back of her car. I go up to it. Not a scratch, not a dent, not a fingerprint. I look at my neighbor and I'm motioning because I'm far away. I'm motioning, where's the damage? He says, now look at the front of her car. I went, oh, okay. So I look at the front of the car. In the corner, there's the damage. Her front's totaled. Fixable, but it's not as worse as what ours is. I'm snapping pictures because, I wouldn't be able to. The cop says, do what you have to do, snap away. We exchange insurances with the woman. Guy in the first car is not, the cop says, no, she did it. You have to exchange insurances with her. Okay, fine. So we did all that. The car is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Everything is still from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Parts are still in the street. Cop says to me, leave them there. I attempted to sweep everything up. He says, nah. He said, if you want to push them to the side, that's up to you. He says, I'd leave them there. This is what the cop said. We then, we run in. We're calling the insurance company. Now, we had 2 choices to go through. Her insurance, which is State Farm. I don't know nothing about that. We have Geico. We love Geico. God bless you. We love you. We have what is called on the back of our truck through we have a trailer hitch. And we have connected, it's called from the company WeatherTech. By the way, WeatherTech, I love you also. I'm name dropping today because, we love our products. WeatherTech. We have what's called a step. It is a trailer hitch step. And sometimes I use that step if I want to go into the back of the truck, I will climb and go into the back. It just makes it easier for me. It also, the reason why we purchased that is like when we park in the street, God bless New York City, even though I love my city, but people don't know how to park. That gives us a few more extra inches to have a little extra room to park. He's a fairly big truck. So that's why we use that. So somebody doesn't really, if they bang into us, they'll probably hit that step. Well, that step was completely bent, mangled, and put into the guy's car behind us. I mean, it was literally in the front of his car. Horrible, people. Horrible. She said he hit it from behind. I says, lady, not for nothing. Where? The fact that they also, before we even got out there, they decided to call her an ambulance. She's fine. She refused the medical treatment. And the ambulance is not even reported in the police report. So that wasn't mentioned. They had to get her kid out of the car. He went to school. Whatever the deal was with that. All I want to know is what the hell she was thinking. She was probably, I don't want to wait here, I'm in a hurry. This is what was in my mind. But I can't say that because I have no proof. I only have to go by what the story is. And I'll be honest with you, the story is bullshit. But we're going to leave it alone. Just the impact alone. She had to have been going at a fast rate. There was really not much damage to his car. Sideswipe, you really couldn't even tell. Just saying. Damage is on her. Do I like these things? No. So called the insurance company. We decided to go through our insurance company because we love Geico. Can't help it. We do have $1,000 deductible, and we will see. Take it into our hands. It is now at the auto body shop. It has been there since Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday afternoon. As a matter of fact, it was there within an hour of the accident. The accident happened at 8:29. It was also part of the Citizens app, but I didn't see it. Right now, somebody who filmed it took that down. I was hoping to see that, but I don't have it. Good old Citizens app. Didn't know I was going to become part of it, but there it is. We had just parked that car the night before. We went to McDonald's for dinner that night. We picked up dinner. That afternoon, which is Tuesday afternoon, we went to the TSA office to fill out paperwork for the pre-screening for the airport. So this way you don't have to. It's kind of, I don't know. I kind of refer it as a fast pass line for the airport. I guess it's the start of the Disney trip. Our first fast pass just to go to the airport for the pre-check for TSA. So we wound up doing that on Tuesday. We were having a good Tuesday, and then this happens Wednesday. What are you gonna do? I guess this is life, but it's a stupid thing to have happen. That's what pisses me off more than anything. It's a ridiculous, asinine thing to have happen. Should have never happened. It is a two-way street. It is a narrow street. It's ridiculous. Parents, when they park, they think who the hell they are. Unbelievable. However, just wanted to come on, explain to you about the sneakers from Primark. They are adorable. Adorable. And that was really it for my week. Just hanging out here. I decided to breathe and go to the mall Friday, which is what I did. So, just right now relaxing at home. I think I'm going to sweep out my terrace and I'm going to set up my chairs. It is hot today. It was 90 degrees yesterday. We went from like 65 to 90. Just whoop, somebody just flicked that switch. And this is going to be a hot day too, but I think the rest of the new week is going to be in the 70s. So maybe possibly 80, but that's not bad. That's enjoyable. We can't have this weather just come on us like this. But apparently it has. So that's going to be my project for today. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. This is probably why you figured now you haven't heard from me in a few days. But yeah, that would be why. We are distraught. We are distraught. We also heard that this repair may take about a month. There's a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Took the paint off the car, punctured the tire. We have 20-inch rims. The rim is damaged. The tire is punctured. It was flat when we got out. I mean, it was just, who the hell does this? And can actually just, and her words were, oh, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Lady, I would be embarrassed. I would be on my knees crying, But that's me. I just see things in another angle. She couldn't flee the scene because you can't get through the block. So that was another thing, But she couldn't get away with it anyway, even if she tried. I probably couldn't even be in an accident this bad if I even tried. God forbid I even say that. God forbid I even say that, but ridiculous. The foolishness of some people. I don't think she was paying attention. Maybe she was on the cell phone. The kid was bothering her. I don't know. The kid was talking to her. I don't know. She just seemed like, oh, I'm so sorry, Lady, God bless you, but you screwed up. All right, people. God bless you all. Have a wonderful Sunday. God bless. Have a great Sunday. Have a great start of the week. If you go out, if you're in hot weather, stay cool. If you go out and it's cool, bundle up. I don't know what to say anymore. All right, people. Have a great day. Love to all. Bye-bye.